Welcome back, my current subscribers. And I would also like to welcome back those of you who have been here before. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome as well. Today, I'd like to tell you a true crime story that takes place in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This woman's name is Erica de Souza Vieira Nunes, and she is 42 years old. She needed some money, and she went to the bank for a loan. Now, in addition to her going to the bank, she also brought her 68-year-old uncle with her. His name was Paulo Roberto Braga. I knew I was going to trip over that name. But anyway, she apparently needed a loan of some sort. So, she takes her uncle. He's in a wheelchair, and she rolls him on into the bank and up to the counter. Now, this $3,000 loan that she was attempting to get from the bank had already been pre-approved. The only thing she needed was her uncle's signature. So when she wheels him up to the counter, they were concerned because, he didn't look too good. He was very pale, and he just didn't seem like he was altogether there. Now, the bank teller, she was getting kind of concerned because of the man's behavior. So what she did was observe Miss Erica and her uncle for a few minutes. And I do have footage of this. And you can hear, it's in, what do they speak? They're Portuguese. But she's telling her uncle, "Uncle, are you listening?" She says to her uncle, "You need to sign. If you don't sign, there's no way I can sign for you. It has to be you to sign. What can I do? What do I do?" Well, eventually, the bank attendant was she just had it. And she decided to call. I'm sure it's not 911 there, but she called whoever needed to be called. There was another bank attendant there, and she said to the woman, "He seems unwell." And Miss Erica agreed, yeah, he doesn't seem very well. But anyway, eventually the police get there, and it was determined that the uncle was deceased and had been deceased for several hours. So basically, she wheeled her deceased uncle into the bank to sign papers for a loan, knowing he was deceased. Now, interesting enough, at the very end of this, I'm going to also insert the clip where it not only shows her hailing a taxi cab, but the cab driver helping her get the uncle into the vehicle and going to the bank, and her getting out and pushing the uncle in there. I have no idea what she was thinking or how she thought she would pull this off. And when I say he was deceased, the man was deceased. Now, according to Erica, she says that this is her uncle, but the authorities are still trying to confirm that is actually true. So at the present time, I don't know if this really was her uncle or the circumstances of how this loan came about. I know that we're living in some very hard times right now. And I know that Brazil probably has it harder than what some of us have it. So I don't know what I don't know. Did she need the money for his burial? I mean, what did she need the money for? There are just no answers. But it had to have been something that she desperately needed. I mean, she willed a deceased man, one who had been deceased for many hours, into a bank and thought that she was going to pull this off. Now, the video is blurred. I know this picture isn't, but the video is actually blurred. But you can see her trying to put the pen in his hand to get him to sign. And by the way, no charges have been filed, as the police are still investigating.
Tipo, igual o documento aqui, ó. Paulo Roberto Braga. O senhor segura forte pra caramba a cadeira aí. Ele não segurou ali a porta?
Não vi.
Não. Tio Paulo, Alvino, o senhor precisa assinar. Se o senhor não assinar, não tem como. Eu não posso assinar pelo senhor. O que eu posso fazer, eu faço. Tipo, igual o documento aqui, ó. Paulo Roberto Braga. O senhor segura forte pra caramba a cadeira aí. Ele não segurou ali a porta?
Não vi.
Não? Segura, tio. Acho que ainda pra mim dar mais dor de cabeça, tem que me ficar forte, não sei lá, eu não aguento mais.
Eu acho que ele não tá legal.
Sim.
Ele não tá bem, não.
Tá assistindo alguma coisa, mas ele não diz nada.
Eu acho que ele não tá bem, não.
A senhora tá sozinha?
Sim.
Ele não tá bem, não. Ó,
Mas
a
ele-
corzinha não tá ficando...
Mas ele é assim.
É.
Ô, tio. Tio.
Não tá,
Se
não.
eu não ficar bem, você leva pro hospital. Você quer culpa de novo?
Once again, I am Legacy Moon. If you are not subscribed, let your fingers do the walking and hit that subscribe button. And after you do that, hit the notification bell. And when you're finished with all of that, make sure you thumbs up the video, because I really, really would like to get high in the rhythm of Alg.